Okay, I think we're here. We're live. Glenn Wilson, I see you're in the chat. If you could let us know if you hear us. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Are we good? Are we live, people? You hear us? We've got a good game tonight with Nobility playing his classic defenders, Papa's home. Mike Damboise playing his Inhuman roster. I'm on the mic tonight with Jin. Say hello, Jin.
Hello?
Jin, fresh off his top 8 performance at Ironwald. We've got a
Yeah.
Daredevil and Strange here in the defenders list. A bunch of classic defenders. 9 affiliated models here, including Baron, not including Baron Zemo, but he's pseudo-affiliated everywhere, isn't he? And then on Mike's side,
He
we've
is.
got the Inhumans roster. He's prepping for WTC, so he does not have Dr. Voodoo in his list, so he's playing Black Cat. So I'm not sure. I'm curious to see like how this plays on the table versus the classic Voodoo stuff that Torbjorn's been popularizing. And Liam Watt, shouts to Liam. Keep leaving him out of that conversation, but Liam's the current king of the Inhumans. Alrighty here. So let's let them know they're ready to rock and roll. It's late here on the East Coast. I'm sure Mike wants to get to bed.
It's tough being a family man.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
I will say though, because there's no voodoo in the list, Black Cat does add some more extract pressure back into the list. So he does have some interesting steel plays still, even without voodoo.
Yeah, let me tell you, when you can hand Black Cat 2 power, it's not as strong as Voodoo, but it's still pretty damn good. I ran into that at ACO. I know you did as well. Mike feels really good. I think he's actually even more excited about playing, I think, Black Cat because he likes being as wide as possible. Mike here winning priority, so I assume we're going to see his extracts. I think Mike takes his extracts with prio nearly every time.
Mm.
Are you the same way with
Yeah.
Inhumans?
It depends. I've actually been leaning on my secures a little more because I've been enjoying the displacement play and the rotation more from my web warrior background. So because of Quicksilver, you still got decent play on assets on top of civilians as well. But yeah, if Mike likes that more and just leans on Genesis, then it's all good. Ooh, we got what? Unexpected guest and deadline to destruction.
Interesting. I was curious to see how Deadline's going to affect the Inhuman extract plays this game. An unexpected guess is a little bit slower scoring. I'm sure Mike has a plan to go up 3-1 on extracts.
Yeah, you can. So what I imagine is if Nobility doesn't take any dives for any of his back wedding guests, Mike should be able to use Quicksilver if he intends to take them to just pass him powers a second activation that he can go and grab back F or a back I don't know what letter this is, but a back wedding guest and be relatively safe.
I
So we could
believe,
see 3-1.
yeah, I believe a wedding guest is the same shape as an F, but without the center one.
Yes. Yep.
I like this one a lot, especially if you remember to actually push the models when they're not within 2 of obscure. I'm generally pretty high on most of, I like Deadline a lot as well. That was one that I have found is super fun. Scientific Samples is my favorite of the new crises.
It is. Yeah. The catch mechanic is really nice so that the games are like much closer in terms of the scoring gap. So yeah, and also the extra power is always fun, right?
Yeah, I didn't catch. Did you see a ping on the threat value?
Yes, it was 16. So
Okay.
we should be seeing a smaller game in model wise.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
gonna curious.
I think that makes sense, right? Because you're limiting what Inhumans can do by going 16 threat. Maybe they bring less tools. I feel like Inhumans
So
is kind of designed to play at 17 usually.
yeah, I would agree. The concession I would think immediately happens is that if Mike wants to take as many three threats as possible, he's gonna have to take Toad, right? So it's gonna be Toad, Black Bolt base, and then three threats.
Yeah. I think Nobility is also really comfortable going 4 wide, and 16, the lower the threat, the more comfortable you are going 4 wide, right? Because then your opponent can't be too wider than you are. That's the scariest thing when you go tall and your opponent has 2 more models than you do. I think that's a little rough.
Yeah, especially if they're able to handle your list right by either displacing them or like staggering them or something, and that could be really bad.
I wonder. I doubt we'll see Strange here, right? Like this is probably a Daredevil map, but at the same time, it's probably a little scary picking up an extract with Daredevil where you get ping damaged.
Yeah, so that's why I
Let's see.
think like a
We got the
strange wouldn't be
rosters.
too.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
got
Oh,
Strange, Wong, Namor, and Shang-Chi. And on Mike's side, we've got Black Bolt, Quicksilver, Gorgon, Karnak, and Toad.
yep.
So my guess is we're going to see a Quicksilver steal early on. Namor is probably here more for the drop than he is and chasing down models rather than any kind of pickup, right?
Well, so here's the thing. This is a civilian, so his
Oh,
drop won't work actually.
hmm. So I guess it's just the chase.
Just chase, yeah. But it's a tight enough map that like that long move, like with the medium base, like he should be able to interact with anyone he wants to. That's on a secure.
We also see Mystic Ward coming in here for Nobility. I love that play of that card. I think it's like a little bit underrated, especially in a game where Mike wants to get a scenario lead. Having Mystic Ward allow you to create parity or even go up one in a particular round, I think could be really big, right?
Yeah, that could be. And also like it would shut off the ability for someone to start pinging damage, right? From
Yeah.
that particular secure point.
I'm also
So
curious how Mystic Ward. I don't think Mystic Ward interacts with the extract at all, right? Because of the timing. Mystic Ward ends and then the wedding guest triggers in the power phase. Does that sound right
no,
to
no,
you?
I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm talking about the deadline point specifically. I apologize.
Oh,
So
yeah, no, I was separately just bringing up the wedding guest. The wedding guest is in the power phase, yeah. So Mystic Ward won't interact with that. But you're right. Yes, turning off a destruction point means that that's one less point to ping someone for damage, right?
yes, correct. So you can use it a couple ways. Yeah, for the extract to like lock it in, or you can use it to make sure that that console, will have a little less impact right on the board.
Absolutely. Wong is a little scary here though, because if Mike feels that he can apply some pressure to a back point, Wong is going to fold very easily, which could give Mike an a secure advantage as well, or create secure parity while holding an extra advantage. I don't know how aggressive Mike's going to be. I don't find Mike, just from playing with him like Tuesday game nights for years, I think when he plays scenario teams, I don't think he's going to want to extend too far to a back D. But this is a guy that used to play Thanos, so maybe he'll be a little aggressive. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, certainly Quicksilver, like you feel pretty good about being aggressive with him just because of the tools he has. I should also point out, Mike, you forget that Wong is going to be a 444 in this list.
As long as he's within what, three of Strange?
Yeah, and very likely with this type of a map, like getting within 3 of Strange is actually not that crazy to think about.
Yeah,
So we may end up finding Wong to be harder than he looks at first glance, I would say, in this setup.
fair enough. We see Quicksilver going down in the center to try to give himself as many avenues as possible to steal a back wedding guest. If you watched my stream earlier in the week, you saw the value of stealing a back F with the model. Poor Dan.
Yep. Oh boy. Yeah.
Did you check out that Inhumans game?
No, I've been meaning to, but yeah, I've heard whispers, so
Yeah,
I'll need to check it out in fall.
my free Adobe Premiere, after many years of the New York City Department of Education paying for it, died. So then I downloaded DaVinci. I wanted to cut out that from the game and show people the stuff that Curtis did. But now I have to teach myself DaVinci, which I don't know how much time I want to devote to that.
We appreciate it though, Mike.
Okay, okay,
All
we have
right, so let's
Karnak going down
see.
here on the bottom.
Yep, like he's very likely to pick up that the closest wedding guest and then power up. That's okay if Karnak gets pushed because he can be a relatively tanky model actually. If the first stack doesn't spike him too hard.
I'm curious who's going to get the Wong power this round. You've got Shang-Chi and you've got Namor who are the likely targets. If Shang gets it, it gives him that round one pressure. But at the same time, we got to see what extract gets picked up. If I'm Mike, ideally I'd like to pick up the back F that is not across from Shang-Chi. I'd rather Shang-Chi pick up so that he's forced to use his power for picking up rather than charging. But of course, Nobility is going to see that, be aware of it, and he's probably going to try to dictate where Mike picks up, right?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. And where that name is going to drop is going to let us know like where he's tipping his hand a little more.
We got Ricardo from Brazil checking it out. Hey, Ricardo.
Hello.
He's putting Namor down. So if I'm understanding the timing here, it looks like Nobility is calling out. Oh, maybe not me. Okay. I was going to say, if you Nobility gets to dictate where Quicksilver is going to steal, right? So I could see him stacking one side, telling Mike, "This is the one you're going to steal. I'm going to come punch you. Be ready for it." And you can see where Mike's putting down his Black Bolt. He recognizes that and is trying to counter deploy here. I like this kind of stuff where you see both players are aware of they're both aware of what the round one is going to look like, and they're trying to deploy appropriately. This is strong gameplay, even if it doesn't look particularly exciting. This is two players that know what they're doing, and the chess match has already begun, right?
Yeah, I agree. The deployment and counter deployment is like so important to set up like yourself for success because that can really put you in the back foot if you mismatch the models or like the attack types and the defense
Yeah.
text and stuff like that. So yeah, no, I'll pay attention, like everyone, like to where these guys are putting stuff because it is very purposeful at this level.
Jin, if people wanted to learn more about deployment strategies, where could they go?
Oh yeah, I made a video series as part of the Red Room training on the RSMP Tabletop YouTube channel. If you guys would like to check it out, please check it out. We have 4 episodes, and we also talk about deployment and midline extract grabs and stuff like that. So like, it's very useful as a nice little midpoint step for your MCP journey to hopefully
Okay.
everybody feel a little more confident, better.
So
So
we're
yeah, please check
we're
it out.
seeing here power was exchanged. Karnak's sitting at 2, so he donated a power to somebody. Oh, gave it to Quicksilver. And now Karnak's going to move up, grab that F, that extract, and presumably meditate. Gorgon's sitting at 1 power. Is that normal?
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
All right. I don't know. I was confusing Inhumans with Asgard for a second. Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Karnak meditated. This is Karnak is the big piece that kind of fuels this engine, right?
In this case, yes. Either you take a Lockjaw or Karnak to give yourself the extra power. So between that and Black Belt, usually you have like 3 or so power to actually like pass around to people.
We see Doctor Strange picking up for Nobility. Uh, exactly what we called out, right? He's going to dictate. He's going to dictate where Mike has to pick up if he wants to do any kind of shenanigans. And we see Strange going home to be protected, add dice to Shang-Chi and Namor. There's no reason to overextend yourself and try to grab all 3 detonation consoles, especially when you're 4 wide, right? You want to try to maintain parity on the secures, try to do some killing. You've got priority. And I really like Strange going into Black Bolt, right? If you just deal a single damage, you remove the bodyguard.
Yes, correct. Because he gets the push right as soon as he damages somebody, which is a big deal for displacement. And there's not a lot of things that will stop a Doctor Strange displacement from his bolts either, which is really interesting.
Mm-hmm. So Mike's thinking, I mean,
So
Mike has no reason to not do this play with Quicksilver, right?
no, yeah. So basically, you can still at the end of the day live on like, like some damage, and you can still like, what was it? Can't catch me.
Yep.
I think afterwards.
Okay, so Quicksilver
So
is going to spend 2 to move along. I'm just trying to find the optimal angles here, but the play is going to be move long, spend 2 to go long. Again, at some point in that path, take a power from Karnak. But no matter where he
now,
goes, Namor will be able to chase after him.
yep. And then if we pass the power to Shang-Chi, he can also charge as well, potentially. So it could get pretty crazy. Now, it should be noted that because of where the terrain was, Quicksilver had to deploy further back than he normally would. So
Mm,
now Mike potentially runs into a situation where the 2 long moves from Speedster and the regular advance does not get him to that extract, especially when it's awkwardly placed on that van. So
wow.
we could see Mike in a weird situation here, you know. Again, asymmetrical terrain, love it. It's a meaningful choice, and I think Nobility is doing a great job for picking this side when he knows Quicksilver is probably hitting the board.
So here's what I would do. I would probably steal it anyway, not use the double. Oh wait, you have to use the double long. Oh dang. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah,
maybe just try to.
yeah. It's gonna get pretty hairy, pretty very shortly.
Uh, yeah. I think you just have to take the chance, though, right? Like Mike,
Yeah,
this is
it's
the situation Mike set up. Now you do have another option, though, right? Which is playing the secure game. You do have an extra body that humans don't have. I'm sorry, that Nobility doesn't have. You know you're winning the top for sure. So maybe you get aggressive with Quicksilver and you try to snipe a Wong on the back later using Quicksilver.
Like I said, that's a 4 defense Wong on cover right now, and I don't know if that's such a great idea, honestly.
Well, you have less activation, right? So you go last with Quicksilver.
Yeah, you could, yeah, but I am not confident that you actually one shot Wong with Quicksilver.
Yeah, we'll see. I think Mike seems like he's keen on just trying to get that extract.
Yeah, we're gonna see how close it is. It's gonna be very close, folks. Are we?
That looks like he disconnected from that tool there.
Yep, that's
That's
not.
definitely not on the tool.
No, no. Okay, we're gonna hope that Mike fixes it so we can more accurately see like where he should be going.
I'm certain that Nobility sees that as well.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. We're back, folks. Okay, so we're moving, and looks like we're probably gonna get Karnak to pass the power to Quicksilver if he intends to make this play. And we're checking this right now. Oh no,
I think he's
I
just
don't.
out, but it's super tight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, he's in. He's in. He's in. I think he's in.
that
Oh,
van is what's making it a little difficult for him, but I think he's good. So we do see the
yeah.
Karnak power go over to Quicksilver. We'll see him spend 2 to move along.
Yep. This is going to be Speedster superpower that does not take an action, which is great to let Quicksilver rotate around the board very quickly when he's not holding into anything.
As much as I hate this Inhumans jank, I'm glad to see the Quicksilver is getting play.
He is so good under Black Belt 1. I have been thoroughly impressed with him every game I played him, honestly.
Mike's just being very careful here to ensure that he gets the correct angle, and super okay.
Yep. Yeah, I
Okay.
think that should be more than fine to get it. Oh no! The Van hitbox. Oh, we are. Come
I mean,
on.
he's fine. It's just the yes, I really want to see him steal this because I want to see people how other people deal with it.
Yeah.
Curtis, I can assure you that a conversation probably did not happen about that mirror. You can listen to this week's Game Store Guardians for more context on that. uh, there's that forklift that pops up in a few of these that I always bring up to my opponent. Like, how are we playing this forklift right now?
Oh, as far as like the projections out of the
Yeah,
forklift, or so is that? Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
People have different opinions on how to play that. All right, so we see Quicksilver steal and head on back here. So what's the range for measurement from Black Bolt here to Quicksilver? Is there a shortcut that I'm missing or I'm not aware of?
I'm honestly not sure, actually, because he only can bodyguard within range 2, so I'm not sure what the range 4 would be. Maybe if someone were to go base to base with Quicksilver, like, does Black Bolt get to shoot them? But I very much doubt someone was going to put them within range to get hit by Black Bolt by interacting with Quicksilver here.
If you're just tuning in now, Quicksilver just double moved and stole Nobility's back extract. So we've got extracts on Karnak and Quicksilver for Mike, and he's moving them back into the bunker for Black Bolt to be able to set up some bodyguards soon. On Nobility side, we've got Doctor Strange holding one. He's also sitting on the back deadline point. We've got Wong, Shang, and Namor still to go. Toad, Bolt, and Gorgon still to go for Mike. All right, so we see a power coming out here from Wong. It's being passed over to Shang-Chi.
Yep. And then an advance onto the destruction point next
Yep,
to Strange.
I like that. I think Shang where I would go as well on that. You guarantee you'll be able to get that side detonation console, right? Because Shang should be able to push one model off. You'll move Namor up. Mike's plan isn't to score that detonation console. His plan is to get those extract holders back to safety, like Backbolt hold the line here. Toad looks like he's going to be moving up for Mike to grab the extract on the north side. I guess the question is where he goes after that. Does he retreat to the bunker or does he move towards a detonation console, knowing there's not a lot there that really threatens him at the moment?
Yeah, part of me thinks that maybe Toad should actually go to the top one. Mostly because because there's a size 3 building away, you can't see him, right?
Hmm.
And yeah, there's no easy way to move Doctor Strange to shoot him. So like I think he would be safer than kind of being back here where there's a large concentration of very important models that they want to interact with, right?
Yeah, and Namor's. I remember, Nobility's going to have priority. Namor threatens a huge band here, and maybe Black Bolt's going to move into a position where he's going to be able to bodyguard all three of those models. I'm not sure he'll be able to do that, but maybe.
Um, I I think he could. At the very least, I think Black Ball can accommodate 2 models.
Yeah.
But there's a pretty good chance that he should be able to bodyguard all 3.
I'd be curious to see the sequencing here from Nobility. If Mike goes last with Black Bolt, he can really mess up Shang. Shang moving up here for Nobility, and looks like we're going to get a charge into Quicksilver. He wants to do his best to stay out of range for Black Bolt if he can.
Yep.
Looks like he'll be able
So
to
looking to going for
avoid.
the charge.
Yeah, avoid the double tap. All right, so Shang's going to be
Uh,
doing 6 into Quicksilver. Typing
yep.
is irrelevant here. All right.
No, it is.
Oh, is it?
Mystic, yeah, will not let him do his reroll, so this will likely be a
Oh,
Mystic.
that was just a web thing.
Yep.
A little bit of a flub anyway on his side. Just 2 successes. Mike blocking 1, pushing 1 through at the moment, and a hex.
Yep. Thanks to the new Doctor Strange leadership, you'll see
Yeah.
a lot of hexes this game.
No reason, I guess, to use the push.
I was thinking whether or not he hits the button to, try to do the damage, but maybe he wants to keep it for the charge power next round.
Probably. Because Namor's not really going to threaten. Right? Namor can move. He can't charge.
Correct. Yeah.
And I don't understand what it's like to play a list that doesn't get to have all their models charged round 1. It's weird.
I know. What a poor impoverished affiliation, right, Mike?
That's what Nobility was telling me is that his problem with Defenders, it's like, why not play the same models under Steve?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I mean, Strange is cool. I like the hex, and it can backbreaking for certain factions. Um, and Mystic Ward legitimately is a really good card. Like, I think it's probably the first affiliation pick for most defenders list, in my opinion.
For sure. All right, so Nobility, I'm sorry, Mike looking to go here. It looks like he's looking to see what his options are with Black Bolt. He definitely wants to get in bodyguard range of Toad, Quicksilver, and if he can, Karnak, while staying outside of 3 of Shang-Chi. Those are the ranges he's trying to get.
Yeah, I think he's if he wants to bodyguard everybody, and there should be a range where he should be able to also hit range 4 on Shang as well.
Definitely. I mean, the reality is he's probably going to make a mistake only because you're allowed just 1 tool out at a time, right? So you can
Yeah.
only really, and he's also trying to keep models within 3 for the Inhuman pass as well. So a lot that he's trying to manage at the moment.
Yep. This is where folks always look at the do as many short measurements as possible and see if you can mentally use some sort of visual marker on the map. So if it's the 4th crossroad down or something like that, just to give you a rough approximation, that's usually very helpful. Use the graphics to your advantage.
Sean, I saw you joined us here in the chat. I'll say the same thing I say to you every week. Let me know when you're playing your TTS game. I've been trying to stream Sean's Spider Foes for a while now, but things keep popping up.
The elusive spider foes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but he's 3-0 right now in the TTS league and playing Schmidt this week. So,
Oh man, yeah. Congratulations, Sean. That's awesome.
and Schmidt loves any attention he can get. So, I imagine he'll want to get streamed for sure.
Hmm. Fair enough.
All right.
Awesome.
Let's see where Black Bolt ends up.
Yeah.
That's another one
Okay.
thing I really like about playing Inhumans. I played a couple of games of it. Just having a leader who's good and directly counters one of the best models in the game, super satisfying.
Feels good, right?
All right, Mike, definitely within 4 of Shang-Chi. I'm pretty confident he's outside of 3, so he's going to be shooting 6 dice, energy with a reroll and a pierce into Shang-Chi, rolling 3.
Right.
Good
Off to a
hit.
good start.
Yep, good hit coming in from Mike. No
Ooh.
blocks, so we're poking 3 through already. 4 through already. Do
We
we get the
have.
reroll into a one-shot?
It might be. Oh man.
Oh man, he's looking like Curtis out here rolling all these wilds. One shot.
Rough start. Plenty of power for Bolt now, which is always a very good thing to see as an Humans player.
Yeah, now
Now,
you can pass the power over to Quicksilver, and he's gonna be able to catch me if you can and run away from either Namor or Shang next round.
yep,
A little scary.
yep,
And that's really where that round zero was super interesting, right? Where Nobility recognizing what Mike wants to do, Mike recognizing what Nobility wants to do, and the two of them going at it. All right, Namor moving up. Let's see if he pushes the button. I feel like I would at this
yep,
point.
yeah, because he's gonna get the. Ooh, actually, did Mike not pass a power, or
Uh,
did he pass one power?
he did not pass any power. Oh no,
Oh,
sorry, to
okay.
Toad. He gave one to Toad.
Oh, okay.
Jordan says, "Don't look at it as a date. Look at it as a dim mock online."
That's true. I was thinking about that too, but like Mike's feels pretty good though, because he always can bodyguard and just like take the Dimok onto Bolt instead, you know? Let's see, and they both have sacrifice, so yeah, I mean anyone could really just
Yeah,
take the
so
hit.
right there, that's some forward thinking from Mike. A power was passed to Toad at one point, who's now passing that power over to Gorgon. Gorgon just gonna double move up to that north side destruction point. Let's get some. I might have to get my pen out to demonstrate who's on that point.
Yep. So what are we thinking? Maybe he just loops around and charges into Wong or Strange next round?
Yeah, I don't. I think he wants to give himself the option, right?
Yeah. And you can definitely get that point in the way that you don't have line of sight to Strange, so he doesn't blast you away.
Yep.
Yep. Seems pretty good. So
All right, Strange.
yeah.
Do we like the pink with the arrow, or do you want me to tilt it up? You guys let me know in the chat. Oh no. All right, professional over here. All right, so Mike goes up 5-3. We've got extracts on Quicksilver, Karnak, and Toad. Nobility holding 1 on Doctor Strange. Shang-Chi dazed in the first round from Black Bolt, 1 shot. And right now, Nobility feeling some pressure here. But what's cool is Nobility is able to utilize the unexpected wedding guest to push both Quicksilver and Karnak into hopefully a blunder. Yes, Sean. Namor did push the button. Unfortunately, he didn't have the ability to charge, right? So, yeah, Ben,
Yep.
4 wide with Wong is a little rough. Wong allowed Shang-Chi to move up and charge and then get obliterated, unfortunately. I think this is just a rough match for Nobility, right?
I think so, yeah. Because like
Without Prio.
and without Prow, yeah. Like going up on extracts is definitely just hard for them to peel back on. But he does have a lot of heavy hitters, so
Yep.
like if we can just do 3 more damage to Quicksilver, what's going to be rough here is that he's going to be able to catch me if he can. into bodyguard range with Black Bolt, and then you have to really figure out that puzzle specifically.
Well, maybe
Uh,
you don't. Maybe you go into Karnak using your Mystic attacks and your reroll into a model that can't count as blanks. Because Namor going into Karnak seems like not stellar. And if things go well, Shang-Chi can always flow backwards into range 3 of Doctor Strange, or maybe into cover, or because Black Bolt's probably not going to go chasing, right? But
that's true. Yeah.
you got to make something happen now. You got to go after some extracts. I'm not sure. I think Nobility really was trying to get parity around one if he could.
Do you think there might be an angle, Mike, where Namor could charge behind Quicksilver?
All right, we're seeing a use of the detonation console right there from Shang-Chi onto Quicksilver. So Quicksilver taking another damage.
Yep. No, just on 2 health.
Yep, and we're seeing a catch me if you can. So Quicksilver going to go back into the Black Bolt bubble, where Black Bolt will be able to bodyguard and add dice. He's got plenty of power from the one shot last round, so he should be able to bodyguard and add dice to himself on multiple attacks and feel really good about it.
Yep.
Interesting placement for Quicksilver. Why there instead of? Is it so that he doesn't end up within 3 of that other detonation console, maybe?
I think so. And potentially, maybe we're trying to mitigate the amount of the spender as well. So like Toad doesn't get like pushed away or something like that.
Yeah.
Or actually, we spender if he spenders Quicksilver or Bolt, then we can potentially push either Quicksilver like to a worse position once again.
There's also Curtis calling out he wants sacrifice online. So if Shang pushes away Black Bolt, he can sack into Karnak. Just a good shout on that. Ben,
Yes.
Toad is within 2 of Black Bolt, or should be. I think he got within 2.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't. He's out. Okay. So then, yeah.
He elected to get within 2 of the other 2 and leave Toad because he
Okay.
wanted to at the attack and just those 2 bodyguards.
Shang-Chi charging in here now, going to go into Quicksilver. Black Bolt's going to take that and add dice to himself. Can Black Bolt always add dice? It's not contextual based on the attack type?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Any type, you can add 2 dice to it. But he starts 3 dice versus 4 dice for Mystic.
Good hit coming in here, but great block. Unfortunate for Nobility. Ooh, a Hex, though, is nice. And we're going to see the push away.
We'll see if he is trying to get a stun as well. Looks like yes.
I mean, Black Bolt's got all the power in the world right now, but I guess long-term a stun is nice.
Yeah, it does. It does hamper, like it's one of the best builders in the game, right? So just being able to throttle that power a little bit does help.
God, Black Bolt's so good. I love that model. I hate
Yep.
playing against him.
Yeah, definitely one of the big glow up stories from the first round of patches, I think, or the second round of patches, I should say.
All right, so Shang with another action here. Let's see if we see a sacrifice come in.
Yep.
No sacrifice.
Interesting. I wonder what the thinking is there.
Looks like he's debating it. He does play it.
Okay.
Good shout out to Curtis on that one.
Yep. And Karnak is actually okay taking Mystic attack because he does start with 4 at least. Ooh, does get the stagger though.
Ben calling out in the chat that a Princess Protection is there for Nobility to try to save Shang if he needs to. Great blocks on Mike's side. So at least he gets a stagger. And I assume we see maybe a flow like water to go back to the point.
There's no full like water on this side, unfortunately. He just has the healing.
Oh, right. He just uses a push on Quicksilver to stun him.
Yep. So now Quicksilver's out of power, can't generate much power. So this will be interesting. Still can't get past power though, which is nice to kind of circumvent the stun.
He is within 3 of Black Bolt, so he will at least count blanks. Mike choosing to go with Quicksilver here. So again, the extracts are on Toad, Quicksilver, and Karnak at the moment. Quicksilver is bleeding with 3 out of 5 health. And okay, bleeding is a poor choice of words, given that that's a condition in the game. I should say he's taken 3 damage. He's got Hex, Stun, and we've got Nobility holding on to an extract on Doctor Strange. Gorgon, if you couldn't tell, is hidden behind a building up north. I don't like the overhead view, but I guess I could go that route if we prefer that. I feel like it's harder to see what's going on if I go overhead.
The So now, if you're Quicksilver, what are we looking to do here? We can just run away. Um, yep.
Ben says overhead's fine. All right, I'll turn off my pen.
Okay. So we see Quicksilver moving onto the building. Does he? He could shake one of his conditions, or he can just continue running away.
Uh, I mean, you don't really want to keep him near a deadline point, right?
No, I would. I would not personally.
If Mike wants to come get, I'm sorry, if Nobility wants to come get that extract, he's going to be sacrificing a secure point, which when you're playing 4 wide is a little rough. And that's Quicksilver done. Back over to Nobility.
Yep.
I saw him take the medium move tool out on Strange. I wonder how aggressive he'll get this round.
It might be time because all the action's happening in this like lower left-hand quadrant, right? So you need to put more presence there.
Yeah, Strange
And
lack of action
also,
economy is a little rough though. Like, what are you going to do? Walk and shoot something, I guess?
yeah, but it could, especially if they've already gone, like it's a way for you to get them in position to interact with more with Namor and stuff. Though to be fair, the only person activated so far has been Quicksilver, so I'm wondering if he's gonna wait on the Strange activation, especially with Gorgon, coming in like any moment. I think that the reason you would move Strange up is to make sure that Shang-Chi doesn't die, right? But you also have the Princess Protection, so maybe that's enough anyway.
Oh, Isaac in the chat. One of these days, Isaac, I'm going to stream one of your games. One day you're not going to play before my son goes to bed. Tough decisions here for
Let's,
Nobility. I don't envy the position that he's in.
yep.
Ben suggests in the chat maybe we see a pseudo pass here. Um, maybe.
We could also take a real pass. He does have, uh, Mike does have more models to activate than Jeremy does.
That's true. I'd be a little concerned right now if I'm Jeremy because of Karnak's going to be a little tough to get that extract off of.
Yep.
Namor's probably not the guy to do it.
Mhm.
I wonder what the odds are that Namor can one-shot Toad.
Not bad on 4 health, but not great either. But it's definitely a lot more doable than 5 health that it used to be.
Could also charge with Namor into Bolt, punch Toad, and swim towards him to get to the console. If Toad's going to run away anyway, you might as well go for it. I guess there was a pass there because now we see Nobility is activating.
Karnak, right? To just
Yeah.
shake the stagger and take an advance. Okay. And yep, pass another power to Toad. Give him some options. The hop is now online.
Which condition he shook? What was it, stun or hex? What is it?
It's the stagger,
Stagger.
right?
Oh, right.
Yep. From the Shang attack from earlier, Wong looks like he went, just powered up and gave the power to Strange.
Yep. As a reminder, we've got Gorgon sitting behind this dumpling restaurant on the north side detonation point. We've got extracts on Quicksilver, Karnak, and Toad. Nobility, we've got it on Doctor Strange. Shang-Chi is on
Hmm.
his injured side. If you're just joining us, he was one-shot round 1 by Black Bolt. Toad measuring just outside range 3 of Shang-Chi at the moment.
Yep.
Toad
Now,
has two power on him from Karnak, so he can finders. I'm not finders keepers. Excuse me. He can run away more easily if he just takes a damage.
yep.
Now, Toad, can he run away if he doesn't take a damage? No, right? He has to take
Uh,
damage.
he has to take the actual damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so I
ideally,
wonder why he passed him a power. Maybe it's so he can just move, hop towards the north detonation point or something.
or I even hop and just make two attacks. Honestly.
I doubt. Knowing Mike, I doubt he would do that. I could be wrong.
But yeah, we could also see to potentially do a rotation word like let's say Gorgon is.
Looks like he's looking to stay put. Stay where Black Bolt is.
Okay.
And take an
Look at
attack.
that. He's taking an attack, man. Yeah.
Alright, Toad into Shang-Chi.
Oh, that is a good toad attack. But a very good Shang-Chi hit block.
Alright, so far we're not pushing anything through, but Toad is hexed. I thought he was hexed.
uh,
Oh no, he was never attacked. My bad.
nope, nope. He's good.
Pushes two
Yeah.
damage through on Shang-Chi. Oof. You hate to see it.
Uh, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Acid Spit is range 2, Sean, I believe. Right?
Yep. Yep. Range two.
Yes, so we won't be able to do that.
Wow. That was a really good toad attack. Wow.
Yeah, look at Mike's aggression paying off there. Alright, so we're gonna see like a charge here from Nobility. Looks to me like he's going to probably intentionally go into Black Bolt to get a stagger on him. And then try to
Not
go.
a bad idea. Yep.
Yeah. The problem is, I guess if you do that, the unfortunate thing is you won't get probably won't get another attack on a Toad. But it looks like he might be on that detonation point. Yep. So he will be able to ding Toad at least for damage.
Yeah. Well, there's only his first action, so
Yep.
potentially he could build enough power to spender or something else.
That's true.
And he does have a spender that can go get him a free to interact with a point.
Okay, here's the attack into a Black Bolt who just bodyguarded for Toad.
Yep.
Not a great hit coming in from Nobility.
Not a great block either, though.
Pushing 2 through on Black Bolt, so he does get the stagger at least.
Yep.
There's a reroll coming in, I believe, from Mike.
Yep. Didn't convert it, so it's just one so far. So that'll be 2 damage, it looks like. Stagger there.
Yeah, I mean, you're not looking to kill, right? You're just looking at a stagger and try to limit what Black Bolt can do this round. So you feel pretty good about that.
I would say so, yes.
He
So
probably wanted one more power, though, to be able to spend her here.
yeah,
Maybe
Wave of
I might
Turtles
be
would have
wrong.
been. No, I mean Wave of Turtles would have been good because you could have done like a high dice attack with a free interact. Like it's
Here
not
comes
bad.
another attack. Namor is being bodyguarded again by Black Bolt. 3 successes on the ability side into 2 blocks so far for Mike. That early spike into Shang-Chi really paying off here because he's able to buff his dice each time. So far, pushing 2 through. There's a reroll coming in on Mike's side. Block 3, so taking just 1.
Yep.
Unfortunate. So still has bodyguard up. Not that there's anything particularly threatening at the moment.
Yep. And this is where the stun is sort of like coming into play, right? Because of the throttling of the power. Each time he
Yeah.
bodyguards and buffs his dice, he's not getting very much back in return.
Not pushing a button with Namor, I'm curious. I mean, I guess there's not a lot to be gained from doing that, I guess. Just essentially throwing away a power. Because it's not like Toad's really threatened this round. Even if Strange walks up, Bolt just bodyguards from him again, and Toad's just sitting there with the damage on him and not particularly threatened. So it's going to be very difficult for Nobility to catch up in scoring this round. Right now, if things hold the way they are, I guess Black Bolt could just move to a point so that he scores it. I
Yeah,
doubt I
it just
doubt
says
I doubt Mike does that. We'll see. A power was just passed from. Who was the power passed from? It was into Black Bolt. Black Bolt spending 2 for something?
Maybe a Great Refuge.
Mm, I like this.
Yep,
So what I was started saying was trying to score that point, but he could just do both things. Great Refuge to get outside of range 3 of Shang-Chi, get onto the point to score it over Namor. I think that's a great play. Now,
yep.
here's the thing. Nobility held power before, right? So he could Princess Protection here, and then
You could,
potentially
yes.
push Bolt and Toad out the point. We're seeing the Princess Protection come out. He gets to place himself within 1 of Black Bolt, and then afterwards he'll get to push all, I think, all models within 2 of him, right?
Correct. Yes. So this means that Namor could potentially now win this point.
Nice. I think both players were doing some cool stuff there.
Agreed. Yeah.
I wonder if Mike saw the Princess Protection. He might have just been totally fine just baiting it out now.
Yeah, you're at a comfortable like extract lead at this
Yep.
point. That's like sure, the more cards like get out of your hand, the less like the end
All right.
game becomes, right?
Black Bolt 6 into Namor's 4.
Okay,
Blocking.
good block.
Good blocks, good hit. So Namor's gonna live through this. Nobility once caught me with a pretty devastating Princess Protection during my Wakanda Forever. Made me feel like he just pantsed me at the schoolyard. All right, so
Uh,
5 into 3, so 2 in the Namor, which is, hey, we've got spender money next round.
yep.
He's gonna push Bolt away. Bolt only generating 1 power for that. I think he wants to make sure that he can get him off the point so he can score it, right?
I think
Oh,
so, yeah. But it doesn't look like he wants to push him too far away to be outside of attack range for next round. I would probably just push him further away though, personally. Oh, yeah, that's a good middle ground. So definitely on the point, but colliding with the terrain to just stop there for the push.
yeah, great play from Nobility here
Toad.
to score. To get it to go up on secures potentially.
Yep. Yeah, he needs every point he can get at this point. Um, yeah, and I'm curious to see if this changes Morgan's plans at all. But I think he's probably gonna end up just getting charged anyway. So we'll see how that goes.
Looks like Nobility's setting up to just move his Doctor Strange to try to win a secure.
Yep. Ideally, also be able to heal Shang-Chi, I think, of course, as well, if that's possible.
Yeah, he's got 2 power on him, so he should be able to.
Yep. Did
Oh,
he get
just
on the point?
he's trying to.
He's on the point. Yeah.
Okay, is he?
Yeah.
I got the overhead view.
Yep. I can see the 2 icons he's got. So he's got the secure
Wonderful.
point as well. Ooh, yep. Still giving the toughest Wong stats.
Okay, so he's going to attack into Karnak, who is not going to be counting blanks right now. 5 into, what, 3?
Yep. Oh, whoa! That
There it
attack.
is.
We're back. We're back. We're so back.
Oh, just a casual 8 on 5 dice. That's some Will Castillo dice right there. He's going to one-shot Karnak.
All right. Now we have
The, the
the shoes on
shame
the other foot.
the shame is that he can't pick it up.
Yep. Daza, so no weakness token gets applied to Doctor Strange. That's also good to see. First range if you're nobility.
Yeah. And he'll be able to heal Shang-Chi.
Yep.
And
And also,
and toss dice to Wong.
yep. Toss dice to Wong, toss dice to Shang also next turn as well. So yeah, we're doing okay here.
That's the thing that makes MCPN so he. Last night I was playing Will in a pickup game, and round 1 his magic did 8 successes on 5 dice to my Beta Ray Bill, and then proceeded to do the same thing with his Psylocke into my Rhino. Super
Cool, cool,
fun.
cool. Yep. Did that come back around later in the game for you?
I had a Bill Spike where I did 5 damage to his magic on 5 dice, and then threw her for the 1 damage I needed. But I
Oh, there
got
you
it
go.
was Kingpin on Scoundrel, so like I was pretty advantaged.
Got it. All right. So yeah, setting up the extract for next turn. Should Namor want it?
Yeah, so right now we've got extracts on Doctor Strange, Toad, and a very beaten up Quicksilver. So things have really changed here, and it looks like uh, if things don't change, Nobility's winning 3 secures, and my guess is that it might change what Gorgon wants to do here. I think if you're Gorgon, you want to go to one of the 2 points, whether either Wong or Namor. Just with the worst case scenario, you tie the secure. Best case scenario, you one shot something.
Yep.
Doctor Strange did
Oh,
heal Shang-Chi, by the way, so Shang-Chi is back to full health on his injured side.
yep. So things are looking a little more dire now. So we may be pulling Gorgon back into the fray.
Yeah, I mean, if you move it down towards Namor, at least you set up potential taunts, which is good.
Yep.
Karnak will wake up with spender money, so he'll be able to do his like super devastating. I didn't see a. Oh yeah, because he got one shot, he can't hand out his anger token.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about before, right?
Yeah,
Like the fact that Doctor Strange one-shotted him, like he doesn't suffer the weakness token.
yeah.
Though to be fair, if I was in Mike's shoes, I probably wouldn't put. Mm, actually, yeah, no, you would put the weakness token in case he decides to attack you again. I guess.
All right, looks like Gorgon's going to be charging now into Wong. So I was able
Yep.
to move
Okay, so
my
we're
my camera and get off Gorgon watch.
yep. Once again, always hiding behind buildings, but he's going to be being up one with the stick. He's going to be rolling 4 dice because we're still within 3 of strange. If Nobility remembers,
Yep.
I'm sure he will.
I mean, he's measuring right now, right? So 4 dice, and then he's going to add additional 2. So Gorgon's rolling 5.5 dice in the 6.
Yep, that seems correct. Yep, there we go. Oh, well, one crit for Mike. So let's see if that converts.
Three
Good block
blocks,
so far.
3 blocks from Wong though, so he should not be pushing any damage through. We're just looking to see if there's a stun.
Yep, no stun, unfortunately.
All right, Wongers.
Okay.
So as of right now, looks like Nobility's gonna be scoring 3, and Mike will be scoring 2.
Yep.
We just got a much tighter game, and Nobility with priority means he can get some. He can do some damage here. He's got options. He can either, Namor into Bolt for another stagger, Namor into an extract holder. He's got a lot of things he can do. Quicksilver does not have power to run away, so Namor could potentially chase him down. Lots of options.
Yep. Let's see. Hopefully, Mike remembers to flip Karnak to his injured side. Uh, there
Yeah,
you
he
go.
did. Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, lots of great options.
I don't know what I would do here. I don't know what the obvious play is. Also notable that Nobility's still sitting on Mystic Ward. He still has a sacrifice available, so there might be a situation where he wants to set up Sack to keep Shang-Chi alive this round. Oh, he's gonna move Quicksilver into range. The problem with that is you gotta be careful to not move him near Bolt, right?
Yep.
But at least he can't run too far away now.
Let's see. Where does?
Mm.
Oh, that's right. Yep. So this would have happened before. Sorry. Shang picked up the thing, but I think they just remembered to resolve the extract before they proceeded further into the round.
No,
Okay,
no, no,
so
no.
we're looking to go.
Shang is picking up the extract right now, so Shang is activating first for Jeremy.
Yep,
So he's gonna presumably charge into Bolt, maybe just try to get rid of that like high impact activation.
yep, and he would then benefit also from the Namor reroll bubble, so this would make sense.
Yep. He will not have power for Chi Mastery, but he's still rolling 7 dice. If Mike wants to boost his, it's just limiting his ability to have offensive output later.
Yeah. He's already used Great Refuge, so there's no big reposition that we can do with Black Bolt. So he is kind of where he is at this point.
No good Terragenesis targets at the moment either.
It does not look like it. Yeah. Everyone's on pretty high health, and there's also a strange there to sort of fix that problem too, if it comes down to it. If there's an opportunity that arises between windows.
Mike already used his sacrifice. He does have a recal available to him. All right, here comes the charge from Shang-Chi. It looks like it's going to be into Black Bolt.
Or
He's got, honestly, he could attack any of these three models, and I think it makes sense. I think Toad is the least likely to be attacked at the moment, but yeah, he's like, I don't know which one do I attack. I like Karnak or Bolt here. I like removing or attempting to remove a high impact activation. I think that's a good
yeah,
shout.
the most dangerous model to Shang would either be Karnak or Black Bolt at the moment. So
Yeah.
I think attacking either would make sense if you just want to remove a threat off the board, especially since you one-shotted Karnak earlier. So if we get him again, he's just a factor you don't have to worry about anymore.
Oh, he's going into
Oh,
Toad, so
Toad!
I
Interesting.
I was wrong. I'd be curious to ask him about that. I don't think it's like I said. I don't think any of them are bad. I don't know what the right call is.
Yeah.
6 dice coming in here with a reroll into Toad. A little bit of a whiff, so Toad's gonna be able to run away. Looks like reroll comes in. Uh, 4 successes, so Toad is taking 3.
Yep. Classic alive on one.
I wonder if it would have been a good idea to push that button first, huh?
Yeah. All right. So let's see if he actually tends. Yep. We're gonna push Karnak.
I like
Yep.
that.
So then he has.
Karnak has no charge or anything, right?
No, he doesn't. But he does have a range 3 attack. That's very, very good.
The spender.
But looks like, yep, Spender. That costs 4, which he does have the money for right now. But this is just to get a stun on him, it looks like. Okay, we text him. And so do we Slippery? I assume we Slippery here, right? If you were Mike. Yeah, get out of line of sight. Live another day to tell the tale.
The only thing that scares me a little bit right now is that Shang-Chi is not within 3 of Strange right now for getting dice added to him. But he does have a sacrifice.
Yep.
Toad slipperies away.
All right. So the only legal target probably now is Bolt, right? He might be still be within range of Karnak, but I assume Bolt's going to be the person that we go
I
after
thought
at
he
this
put.
point.
Hold on a second. He put 3 through, right? But he's only on 4 power. Did he press the button?
Did he? Well, he did the 1 inch punch, right?
Oh, I wonder if he should have held that to Dim Mak and a Black Bolt.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Now, in retrospect.
Great hit coming in. I guess we could focus on the attack that actually happened, which is
Yep.
5 successes and a Bolt 2.
Yep.
And
Which currently is dazing him, right? I think.
yeah, Mike does have Recal available, and I think he's going to try to bait Jeremy into using Chi Mastery, which he's not going to use. I guess we have the reroll from Bolt coming in. Oh no, the reroll from Namor.
Yeah, but no money for a recal though, right? So that means that it is where it
Oh,
is.
you are correct, sir. 3 blocks though. So it takes 2. He's alive on 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, because Jeremy used all of his mods, right? He can't Chi Mastery now.
We can G mastery his dice to make him failures.
Oh, I forgot how the card is so stupid.
It's real good. It's real good, Mike.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's thinking about it.
I know he's a.
The thing is, like, the game is not going to be won here in round 3, so I could see the temptation to hold on to Chi Mastery for a more significant moment, but he's going to use it right now and push that damage
Yeah,
through. Makes
I
total
mean,
sense.
why risk 2 attacks from Black Bolt, right? I feel
No, yeah,
like that's.
absolutely. And you're still, because you didn't kill Toad, as of right now, you're holding priority, so you'll be able to stagger Bolt next round, maybe. or set up a situation where maybe you can attack him once, stagger him, push him away. Lots of options.
Yep.
All right, so
Now,
to recap, we've got extracts on Quicksilver and Toad, both of which have taken quite a beating and are a little bit out of the fight at the moment. Mike could be hesitant to bring them back in, whereas Strange and Shang-Chi both sitting on full health with their extracts for nobility. Shang-Chi is on his injured side. Gorgon attacking right now for Mike into Wong, and Strange is adding 3 dice to Wong. So we're seeing 5 dice into 6.
yep. All right, let's see if the dice hold up here. Okay, one-handed crit to start.
Okay, no damage coming through at the moment. Nobility blocking 5, so why even bother
Ooh,
rerolling?
this Wong is immortal.
Nasty with a great call out in the chat saying that Bolt is only going to wake up with 3 power because of that stun earlier in the game, so no Whisper money next round, which is great.
Yep. So yeah, I think we talked like whether or not the stun was going to be a big deal, and it turns out big deal when you're empty out the all the with all the dice boosting.
No dice boosting right now from Doctor Strange, just a plain attack coming in, but still looks like Wong's going to block it all. So we got some whiffs coming in from Gorgon and some great blocks coming in from Wong, but you also don't anticipate pushing a lot of damage through 5 dice in the 6, right?
Yeah, no, but even on 4 dice, it's like he's got a good chance of like not taking a lot. In this
Yeah,
case, none.
great blocks coming in from Wong. So now Jeremy able to activate. He's got 2 great targets with extracts that he can take down. I might I might suggest going with Doctor Strange Zone, seeing what you can do to this Karnak. Maybe getting a hex on him, getting some damage. Mike does have recal money.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm really afraid. I respect Karnak Spender like a lot. So like the fact that he can just like pop it into somebody right now, it's really scary. Let's see.
Nasty, give us a rundown in the chat. What happened in the last game? Did Deaton beat Sweepy? Didn't look great when I turned it off. Okay, so Doctor Strange might be looking. So Jeremy's got a few great options here. He can push Gorgon off the point to get another secure for himself, or he could be a little greedy here in the attrition and go into Karnak. I'm a greedy pig, so I think I would try to get Karnak, but that probably means, if that's my instinct, that it's not the right call.
We're just doing opposite, right? And just like okay. Oh well,
Oh,
no, he's
that makes me feel good.
yep.
All right, Strange into Karnak.
Yep.
Good hit coming in.
Oh,
We,
three with a pierce.
yeah, we got a shield pierce, so Strange is about to get collect some money here. I really hate that I keep saying money, but I commentated with Johnny a couple times, and it's now seeped into my lexicon.
Same here. It's
Yeah.
we can't escape it, Mike.
Okay, yes, we saw the shield pierce come in. So pokes 2 through on Karnak. He'll be able to hex him and move him. Weakness
Yep.
token coming in.
Ooh, so do you spender him?
Try to like so you move him and then try to activate him. I think that would be a great
Yeah.
idea. The only negative thing about activating him or killing him is that you potentially or you would likely give up priority. I don't know how much that matters to Jeremy. I think you feel a lot better about giving up prio in a world where Black Bolt doesn't wake up with Whisper power.
Yeah. And I don't think he's likely to get whisper power, but we'll see.
Another attack coming in here. He didn't move him, so I guess he just wants to. We got a shield pierce again. Looks like he's only going to be poking 1 through, but he does get to reroll all of his dice because he's Doctor Strange. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but if he does care about priority, maybe this is where we leave him then.
Yeah, I mean, you've hexed him, you've stunned him, you can move
Yep.
him.
Yeah, maybe there's a way you can move him so that he's outside of three of both Shang-Chi and Strange here.
Possibly. is it a push or an advance?
It's a push. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's going for the
Get the
full
reroll.
reroll. I think we're trying to go. Nope, we're just getting just the power now. That's always a tough call whether or not you should reroll because like that result was good enough that I was like, I would probably keep it, but depends on what nobility's goals were at that point.
I could tell you as a greed monster, I would have rerolled that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
But at least
This
the weakness
will.
token is on Strange and not on like a Shang-Chi or a Namor at the moment.
That's true. Yeah. So if you intend to hit them, at least you're not going to be throwing like 10 dice spender into them. Let's see.
I have to say, I'm really impressed by. I mean, I've streamed a few of Nobility's games where he's gone down early. He's infamous for double walking and throwing with Immortal Hulk, but he is a great round two, round three player where he finds the lines to claw back and get an advantage after going down round one. So shoutouts to him on that.
Yeah, it's hard to recover mentally sometimes from the big leads. So like it's always good to always play your outs. And he's very aware of like where to deny points and when possible, right? So that's a good skill set.
Yeah, I think it's something I go down round one often. I think I'm pretty good. The differences between me and Nobility is that I have a lot more expletives and shouting at you in those situations while going down early.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got extracts on Doctor Strange and Shang-Chi, who are both sitting at no damage. For Mike, we've got extracts on Quicksilver and Toad, who are hiding behind a building because they've taken quite a beating. Karnak activating at the moment. He's spending some power. I'm assuming, is that on a spender?
Yep. We saw him just spend
Yeah.
4 power, which means that the spender will be coming. Who the target is what I'm curious about.
Are there any conditions on that spender?
No, it's just you get to count skulls on both your dice pool and their dice pool for your successes. Very much like magic
Looks
for
like,
her spender.
okay, looks like he's targeting Shang-Chi.
Okay.
And I don't know if a sacrifice was considered here.
Oh, I would kind of consider it honestly at the moment.
I mean, you're counting blanks as Shang-Chi.
You are,
And
but
I don't know how important the Namor activation is for you.
hmm,
That's really what it comes down to. I could see Mike here saying to myself, I'm going to try to bait the sack. And for Jeremy, it's a question of how valuable is this Namor activation? Do I need Namor to go get an extract? Or am I okay with Namor going down and potentially I lose a secure and I don't get an extract advantage? No
yep,
sacrifice here, so we are going to the Shang-Chi.
yep. That is probably the correct move in retrospect because Shang-Chi is able to heal inside with his
Yeah.
uh
Good hit from Mike.
ooh,
Is that
good
seven
block.
successes?
7 successes,
But
but
four block.
yep, they're 1-for-1 conversion for all their dice. That
Wow.
was really impressive.
You really hate you rarely see something like that.
Yep.
I mean, you see it every time Ben rolls into Web Warriors, but I don't think I've streamed many interactions like that. Ben points out in the chat that Karnak does not have Terrigen cash at the moment, so
Uh,
Shang-Chi not taking enough
yes.
damage for that to matter anyway. Uh, and that's Karnak's activation.
Yep.
Remind me, Jin, why it felt like there was one action there. Was he staggered and I just don't remember?
So let's see. I think he shook the hex.
Oh, he shook the hex. Okay.
Yeah,
Ben,
I
I'm
believe he had a hex.
Ben, I'm playing webs at the Saturday event, so I'm gonna do play in your honor. Okay, so we've got Nobility activating now. He can either do like a pseudo pass turn here with Wong. Maybe take some swings into Gorgon. I don't know how much value you're gonna get out of that. You probably don't want to give Gorgon spender cash to be able to throw you off that point next round.
Nope. It's if he just takes normal attacks on the Wong, I think Wong is very happy with that.
You could also just like give up a point, double move, and heal Shang-Chi. I'm not saying that's a good idea, but you can do it. Oh, Nick Potry in the chat. Shouts to Nick. I hit him up earlier today for some Web's advice. Web's not broken
Hey,
enough anymore for Nick to run, though. I see him Actually, I see you playing X-Men lately, so maybe the Nick Patry that only plays top tier bullshit is actually taking a little break from that, huh?
Yep. I will carry that torch in his honor.
Absolutely. But you like to play top tier bullshit, remove one of the broken models, and replace it with something that is less common. That's the Jin move.
Yep. It makes people think I'm a hero.
Oh, Mystic Ward coming in. Oh, this is a cool play. So he's doing a Mystic
Nice.
Ward on Gorgon's Point and double moving Wong to a North Secure to score that. I like it.
What a scamp. Nice.
Wong,
Okay, yeah.
this is the most impactful I've ever seen Wong play.
Hey. Listen. Well,
That's really
Jeff's
cool.
not here to explain defend himself, but he would approve of that move.
Okay. We have Gorgon Watch back on. Gorgon.
Yep.
Nick, if you're going back to play some webs, buddy, you let me know how that's going and keep me in the loop on that. All
Yeah.
right.
I think we're all waiting for that new box, so we'll see.
Mike looks like he's measuring here to see what Quicksilver can do. He could pass a power to Quicksilver, move, pseudo charge, and get an attack into Wong. Unlikely to kill him, but if you're Mike, you probably want to try to deny a point there.
I don't think he's able to get in range because his attack is range 3, and it does not look like a long move is going to get you within range 3 of
No,
Wong.
you just pass the
This,
power and you take a power from Toad, which he just
right,
did. Yeah,
but
he just did.
yep,
Okay, so he.
yeah.
Oh, he can't speedster Ben. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, Mike. Like
Oh, you are correct. Maybe he's trying to get. Maybe he's just putting power on himself for catch me if you can.
yeah. All right. So a hex will will a hex Quicksilver do better than a non-hex Gorgon? Let's see next round what happens.
You know Toad's gonna come kill that Shang-Chi though, right? All right, so Namor now charging for Nobility, chasing down that Quicksilver who does not have enough power to run away. 6 into 3. What do we get
Looks like
here?
a good attack roll.
Good hit coming in here.
Okay.
Uh, 6 successes. So even with rerolls, we're gonna be seeing a dead Quicksilver here,
Let's see.
and
That's
and an action
yep.
remaining on Namor here. So
Yep.
we've now gone from Inhumans dominating the extracts to now Nobility taking an extract lead here. This is really good play. If there's any European watchers, take note of this, that you can roll dice and kill the Inhuman models to get the extracts back.
3 threats do die to good attacks.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now Namor still has an action remaining. Oh no, he's just choosing to hang out there.
Yep.
So
Trying
now
to back
we
up Wong for next turn, I guess.
yes, now we
Well,
have
Wong can also heal him
yeah.
too.
So now we have extracts on Doctor Strange, Shang-Chi, and Namor. And for Mike, just a Toad who has one action, so he could hop and attack Shang-Chi, but then Shang-Chi could maybe throw him. And
He doesn't have the throw on the
oh,
side.
you're
It's
right. He's got the place.
the
Yep.
wild goose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
So maybe he
So
just moves and I guess we'll just find out. We'll just see.
yeah.
Ben, it's not random. I talked to some Europeans and they're always terrified of Inhumans, who are really, really good. They're really good. Humans is scary.
So let's see. We could see. Yeah, Toad could get back on the point just to win it since he's healthy and Shang is still injured. So we can do. I assume Mike is shaking the stagger and then he hops.
Yeah, so he will score that secure. Uh, Jeremy's still going to maintain priority. I don't know if we're going to see Shang-Chi live through next round, but if you're Nobility, if you're able to get a lead on points here, you can just try to win two secures and hold your two extracts and be in a good spot.
So the funny thing is, I think Shang does get to live next turn. Mostly because we have the
Oh, hold on.
ability
We
to
just
go
saw
first.
Toad just did a deadline tap onto Shang-Chi. So Shang took a damage.
Oh,
So Shang's hurting right now. He's got two life left on him. So I imagine Jeremy activates him first. Jeremy now taking a 2 point lead, 11 and 9. We've got extracts on just Toad for Mike, who's got alive on one. And for Jeremy, we've got an extract on Doctor Strange, who's completely healthy. Namor, who's taken 2 damage and in a pretty safe position. And Shang-Chi, who's taken 4 damage, is currently on his injured side, but Nobility's got priority here, so we'll see how he opens up.
yep. So first of all, are we still within two of Black Bolt? Because we could potentially see a
A Dimmock?
yeah, yeah, it could be just double dim mock.
Yeah, we've got a recal available to Mike, but it's definitely scary. Nobility's
Oh,
got.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say he's got some good option. Isn't Dimmock 5 power?
It is, yeah. I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
just looking at that. I misspoke.
Okay, so we see
Okay,
one
we're
power being paid here to detonate Toad. Yeah, Curtis, I was thinking a similar line. You attack Black Bolt, then you charge into Karnak. You can heal yourself after, like, was it? Heal yourself one after Karnak, but then you're in range for Doctor Strange dice, and you just see how that goes. That makes total sense to me.
I think so, yeah. So heal two and then get within three of Strange is probably where I would want to go as Jeremy's
Yep.
Shang-Chi.
Oh, so Mike just took the damage on Toad, which makes sense. Or is he not?
No, he did not, because he
Okay.
just dropped the
I
objective.
saw
Yeah,
him. I saw him put the days on. That was weird. Okay.
yeah.
So I'm assuming we see a Shang-Chi attack and a bolt here.
See if they remember the target.
Yeah, I mean if you're Jeremy, if you get the stagger and the push here, like you completely eliminate Black Bolt's activation this round, and you feel great about that. Now, if I'm Mike, I probably save. I don't buff. He can't. Can he buff his dice on his backside? Yes, right?
Yep, the only thing that goes away is the bodyguard, so
Yeah.
that's no longer there. So you get the whisper instead
Yeah.
on the
So
backside.
if he does attack in the bolt, you imagine he keeps the recal available to be able to heal himself. I'm sorry, to be able to try to remove the stagger.
Yep.
Okay, so he's going into Toad instead, which means he can push.
Interesting.
Well, he can push Bolt, prevent Toad from picking up. I think it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Two successes on Nobility side. Only one block from Mike, so it looks like it's gonna be a dead Toad.
Yep.
That's
And
one less.
we'll
Yep, and that's one less model now that can hold an extract. So I think it's a great call.
yep. Gonna push
So yeah,
Black Bolt away.
yeah, I think this was the best play. I think we all kind of missed that because now you've denied an extract holder. Bolt can only walk and tap once in the Shang-Chi, but you'll be able to add dice with Doctor Strange and potentially heal him depending on the activation order. We have Shang-Chi now charging into Karnak.
Yep. I assume this will be Mystic so that you get the bypass the blanks, even though Mike will get one more dice. Yep, looks like it. Oh man, good
Great
attack
hit
roll.
with a stagger. Yep. Not a bad block. Showing 5 successes into 2, so that'll be just enough to get Karnak. The Inhuman reroll does not pay off, so we're gonna see a dead Karnak here. I thought there was already a reroll. Am I missing something?
Yeah, I'm
Nope.
not sure.
Nope, it's dead. It's a KO'd Karnak. Shang-Chi spending a power to heal himself. Wow, absolutely great opening round here from Nobility.
Insane. This model is great, and there was a well executed plan. Now, on the flip side, it looks like Mike is able to just walk once and just shoot Shang-Chi. We will be able to buff his dice with Strange, so
More importantly, he's in sacrifice range to Strange.
yes, you're correct.
So he's not going to get to take any attacks, you assume.
Yep.
He might opt for a Master Punch, but I don't think so.
I don't think
Just
he's got the range for it because it's a range 3 versus a range 4.
oh yeah, that makes a bigger factor. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, so we're just gonna bait out the sacrifice, I guess, and maybe one shot Strange.
Oh
I
no, he's
mean,
just short of the
oh,
sacrifice. Oof.
okay, yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Strange money coming in here for buffing dice. Great hit
yep.
from Black Bolt. Likely
Ooh,
likely to take down Shang. Shang not quite doing enough here, so he's gonna die.
nice. Good recovery on Mike's end to keep him in the game. Yeah, if Sean keeps living like that, that's a backbreaking situation to be in.
Absolutely.
Okay, but no one's able to pick up any of these extracts, unfortunately. Toad's Days, Black Bolt's too far. Um, maybe you consider giving it, setting up Gorgon to pick up one?
I mean, I think right now Mike is worried about Wong picking something up. See how Nobility responds. He's got options. He can either go with Namor and just try to kill Quicksilver. Let's see. I mean, double tapping Quicksilver. I don't know how likely that is to get him, right? 6.5 dice twice into
Yep.
Quicksilver essentially rolling 5 dice on defense. I guess it depends on if he's got skulls or not. Tough
Yeah,
to
it's
say.
a tough to say. Yeah, I mean Namor could do it because it's just 5 health, and he's got better than normal chances, right? To get it.
You know, Curtis, I saw him measuring to see what Wong could do. So you'd imagine Mike didn't do it that way, where he could pick up and stand on the point, but might be wrong.
Is there a reason why Chung is still on the board?
Fun.
Okay, just checking.
You know, just memories of what once was, what could have been.
Let's see. Oh, okay. There you go. It's like they heard us.
All right, I think Jeremy's likely to activate his Namor here.
Unless we're going for a Wong dive, I guess.
Yeah, if you're strained, you have no reason, I guess, to activate your strange yet to go into Gorgon. But Gorgon could double move and probably pick up a wedding guest. Currently, we have no guests on Mike's side. Nobility holding one on Namor, one on Strange. Both guests sitting in a spot that's not really great to be picked up. It require double moves from Gorgon, double moves from Quicksilver. I agree, Curtis. I think Wong does get there.
Yeah. So the
Nobility's
question is, go ahead.
I was saying Nobility's probably trying to score 5 this round, and he's in a position where he might be able to do so. It's going to be tough, but he has the models available, 3 healthy models to do so, and he's got displacement with Strange and with Namor's Spender. He would need to hold 3 extracts and get 2 secures, or get 3 secures and 2 extracts.
Yep.
Mike's got 2 models
Uh,
remaining to Jeremy's 3, so Jeremy will have last activation.
that seems pretty good. Yeah, because I assume Strange will probably go last to
Yep.
just like do any last minute displacements needed.
Yep. The unfortunate thing here for Mike is that Quicksilver, if he picks something up, if he stands on a point, he's likely to be scored over. If he doesn't stand on a point, so Wong just activated passed a power to healed Namor, and it's going to choose to
Yep.
stay on that point, which makes sense, right? Because Wong is scoring a VP over Quicksilver. This frees up Namor to go uh, score over Bolt, or maybe try to kill a Gorgon, which I doubt. I don't think that's what he's going to do, but it gives his Namor options.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I guess my question is whether or not we're going for a Terrigenesis play at all this round to try to like mitigate what's going on here.
I mean, you don't really have options for Terrigenesis, right? I mean, if Gorgon charges and does enough damage into Strange, then sure. But
Well, it could do it the Namor because Quicksilver, is an Inhuman,
oh, that's true.
so we could potentially see it out of there. Um, oh, but yeah, he was just healed by Wong, so that's not likely either. Uh, Tough spot for Mike. I hope he sees something here.
Yeah, I mean, Mike's a
But
smart player and a patient player, so he's gonna try to look for all of his avenues here. Uh, no matter where he rotates Quicksilver, Namor can follow and score over that model.
yeah, so actually attacking Namor is not going to make any sense because we still have Sacrifice online for Nobility.
Yeah.
So that means there's no way that there's going to be enough damage to come through to Namor. So maybe
So
a
I
Gorgon
think,
charge.
uh, okay, so Quicksilver spending 2 power here to move long, or maybe he's
Okay,
spending.
yeah.
He he was measuring range
Well,
3, so I'm sorry, from Black Bolt, so he's probably spending into a model Toad. I'm sorry, not Toad, Wong. Then he can move medium, get a collect a power from Black Bolt, move long to a wedding guest. Let's see what happens here. So we've got the spender going into Toad. It's going to be 6 dice into 3.
yep. By Toad we mean Wong. That is.
Yeah, into a useless 2 threat. That's what I should say. All right,
Well, listen,
no strange buffs here.
no strange bumps. Yep, all
Oh,
natural.
good hit coming in. Jen, can you just check? I don't believe that's any. I don't believe there's any triggers on that because of the.
Nope. Spender does not have any triggers. You just get
Yep.
to move medium afterwards. But
Okay.
Wong, Chad two threat that he is, continues to live.
Alive on 2. Tough for Mike now. He might be looking to move medium, collect another power from Black Bolt, and spend her again into Wong.
Yeah, I think that might be it. But then he won't be able to pick it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if he picks up. He just needs to stop um, Nobility from scoring another round, scoring out this round. So yeah, I think another spender in the Wong from by doing this makes a ton of sense.
Good night, Ben. Love you.
Wong, good night. So yeah, score 3. He's trying to angle, so I believe he wants to avoid giving him cover.
Mm,
Uh, I think that angle is probably good to do that, but I'm not a judge.
uh, yeah, it's tough. Imagine that's a difficult conversation because the cover will be super relevant in this situation.
You just kind of hope there's such a spike on one side or the other that just doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, my best guess is that cover will be in effect regardless here. Oh, Nasty calls out. Yeah, he just sacks the Namor. Yeah, duh.
Yep.
Probably does just do that, huh?
I think that's what happens. Yeah, and I'm not sure if Mike is either just aware of that or just we're just going to see if Nobility remembers. I think Nobility is probably going to remember to do that.
Yeah, can't confirm Nobility, good player.
Yep.
I mean, but Mike doesn't have, he only has so many outs. Okay, so attack coming in. We see a sacrifice being played here.
Yep.
Makes total sense.
All right. So unless this one shots Namor, which it could, since he doesn't get to explode dice or do rerolls. Ooh. Are we back? I think we're back.
5 successes into 2. 6
So
successes into 2,
close.
so he does 4 damage.
I was riding high there for a second. I was pulling for Mike. Dang it.
Yeah, you got loud there. You sounded like Chewie on Danger Room, man. You're getting hype.
It's sorry, FGC DNA is still here.
Which reminds me, we got to run back some more CVS 2 soon. All right, so that was
We
two
should.
actions from Quicksilver, dealing 4 damage to Namor. Definitely makes things a little bit tougher for Nobility because now Gorgon does have the ability to charge, hit Namor, push a button, or Terragenesis if things go well. He's got options to
Yep.
play with.
Yeah,
Gorgon,
so I'm not sure that yeah, Nobility wins out this round necessarily.
hmm. Yeah, and if Nobility makes a mistake here and doesn't win this round, with the damage on Wong and Namor, you might be putting yourself in a position where you lose next round. It's tough to say. I don't think it's
Yeah.
obvious who's. I think Nobility's currently in first place, but they are neck and neck heading down this final stretch here.
Yep. So let's see. Oh, that's true. Namor could just yeah walk and just claim that point because everyone's injured.
Yep.
Uh, Though cheeky though, you potentially do set you up for a Hail Mary Terragenesis if you want to roll 4 dice to try to do 3 damage
Yeah, no,
um
I think it's
to Namor.
something that's definitely available to him. Yeah, he is definitely checking to see the range of Gorgon. Terragenesis is what, 2 power?
It's 3 power, but it doesn't have to be the person's activation, right? So Black Bolt could still play it even though he's already activated.
Oh, true. So if he just double walks. So I think what he's
Mhm.
looking for here is to make sure that Gorgon can't move, charge, and do any damage anymore, making the Terrigenesis more likely to come off.
Yep,
God, I hate Terrigenesis.
it's a dumb card. I'm not gonna front.
I hated it when Inhumans weren't even that strong. I've been hating it since day one. I don't like TTCs that give free VPs.
I don't know. I think Usurp the Throne is still pretty hype though.
Yeah, well, it's attached to a model. It's just okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Nobility's trying to find those ranges to see where he can put Namor to not get attacked by Goatman.
Mm.
Yeah, Curtis, that's not a bad idea. I thought about that. I don't know if it's a good idea. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't say it's not a bad idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. It's not the worst idea, which is charging, staggering, um, Gorgon, and then running away.
Yeah.
You could actually rotate, right? You could charge into Gorgon, hit him, swim. If you stagger him, then you move back to where Strange is. And then Gorgon can go and try to do something, but then Strange just walks to either one of the points and scores that, right?
Yep.
I,
That's absolutely a thing you could do.
I don't know if Nobility sees that line. It took me a while to arrive at it. I think that is a good line, right?
I think so, yeah,
Yeah,
because if you can just give Gorgon one attack, then you're unlike the die to most things. So ideally you want to do like 1 damage to him, right, and then peace out, right? And
yeah.
that would be your
Now,
pie
what?
in the sky result. Are we commit? Oh, I think we're committing.
Yeah, I don't think he sees that as an option, or maybe it's just
Yeah.
not. It might just not be the best option either. He's charging, so he's going to try to
Yep.
put a stagger on a Black Bolt.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe we're just trying to go for the kill.
Not
No,
like that. So just two
not like that.
successes so far.
Yep. Okay. No blocks though, even with the boosted dice.
Okay, so he's going to stagger him and hex him. The problem is that he's now in a really rough spot next round where if he does not get the KO, sorry, if he does not get the win here this round, Mike's waking up with a lot of resources, including Terragenesis.
Yeah,
Right now, Jeremy's scoring the 5 he needs to win. It's Mike's job to prevent him from doing so. Still one action remaining on Namor. You can spend her in a bolt.
I think so. Yeah, and that'll push everybody out. There's no. I mean, yeah, you potentially just like bolt off the board. He's already hexed. Um,
He's already got. He'll have the power for Whisper regardless.
yep. I think you just want to take him out regardless because that's also one less Terrigenesis Hail Mary vector as well. You know.
Mm-hmm. All right, here it comes.
Yep. I wonder which spender he's doing.
Probably the one that pushes people. 7 dice coming into 4.
Yep.
I did not see a boost on Mike's side.
Uh,
Did you see it? Yes, he did. He spent it.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he had enough money to
Huge
boost.
block.
Good block.
Okay.
So we potentially push Quicksilver, or did he maybe did one that didn't actually displace? I guess. I guess not. No displacement. Okay, going for the Hail Mary, kill Wong and continue the game.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna see the move, the charge.
Okay, and I guess we're doing the yep, just a normal charge onto the point.
So, are you a fan of the ship bag or sidekick nomenclature that the meat men have been using?
What the hell is that?
Oh, you don't know about that? Well, Curtis will have to educate you sometime.
Is
All
that
right.
the two threat nomenclature? Is that what that
Yeah,
basically is?
huge blocks coming in from Wong here. We got 2 crits and a wild, so Wong's gonna survive. I mean,
I
regardless, Mike, regardless, Jeremy is denying the victory point, so Nobility will have to play another round. And Mike's got the priority.
yep. I gotta imagine that Mike is like pulling his hair out, like in a bit, just because how much
Sure.
this man has survived the amount of Gorgon attacks
Mike's
into
Mike's
him.
still in a great position though because going one more round, he'll be able to get some extracts. He should be able to get Namor next round, and potentially even Terragenesis him.
Yes, I think a Terrigenesis is very likely next round.
Yeah, Curtis. I think that just the staggering kill there probably just wins him the game. But yeah, you know what? They're human players. He missed the line. It took me a while to arrive at it. It also helps that I'm sitting here talking to you guys about it. Makes it a lot easier to find those plays. So now what's strange? I think he recognizes, he being Jeremy, that he is not winning this round. So maybe it's time to move Strange into a different position to heal Namor, potentially?
I think healing Namor makes tons of even just a walk, heal, and then walk back. But I think you should just walk and heal and just be there to boost dice.
Yeah, I don't think the VP matters. I think you can walk, heal Namor, shoot into Gorgon or shoot into Black Bolt to, do some more shenanigans. If you can shoot Black Bolt, move him away, just make his life harder. It's not bad options.
Yep. Yeah, he is staggered, so like well, I guess he can get back in the range if he did like a master punch. But if he does that though, that means he doesn't have the power to do a Terrigenesis afterwards.
Yep. Neither will Quicksilver this
Yeah.
round.
Oh, unless that he does take an attack into Bolt and does do a ton of damage into him.
It's true. So again, our extracts are on just Doctor Strange and Namor for Nobility. None on Mike's side. Mike currently tying the top detonation console against Wong, the immortal Wong. So we will be going another round. Jeremy looks like he's only going to be scoring 4 to go to 15.
Are we just what are we doing with the strange activation? We haven't decided yet, huh?
Hmm. Yeah, Curtis points out that Mike's scoring 0 this round, so he's going to be at 9. So maybe you just score 4 points and next round just run away with Doctor Strange? Maybe.
Yeah.
Mike probably
No, you can't just run away with Doctor Strange, right? Yeah,
like
because
run
like
to a back point. I don't know. I think that's risky. I would rather at least heal Namor and walk away. Like if you want to score your 4, I would probably at least walk up, heal Namor, and walk back, rather than move Strange away to the back detonation console.
yep,
Spending 3 power, healing Namor, and then you walk back to your detonation console. Scoring your
yep,
4,
just
so it'd be
apply.
15 nobility to Mike's 9. Mike's definitely not out of it yet. He will be waking up with priority. Listen, he's not in a good spot. Don't let me undersell it. Um, Interesting. What's the thought process here on the positioning right now for Doctor Strange? I saw him measuring. Oh,
Body blocking Quicksilver so he doesn't get there in one move.
okay. He's also setting up potentially to shoot Toad or Quicksilver as well. If that's something he wants to do. I don't know. All right, 15-9. Regardless of the outcome of this, I'm super impressed with Nobility's play this game. I wonder right now. I mean, we're at 16 threat, so Voodoo was never in the equation, but I think it really just shows how much easier it is to beat Inhumans when they don't have a Voodoo on the board.
Correct. Yeah.
All right, let's see
But
what
also
Mike.
like you really need his three threats to do more work. So we're gonna hope that Gorkin redeems himself this game. He hasn't done much so far.
Yeah, Curtis, if you run Doctor Strange away, there's a world where Mike scores 7 and you tie the game up. So you definitely need Doctor Strange to score 2 VPs this round or deny something from Mike.
The thing is, like, there's no displacement that Mike really has outside of Black Bolt, and he's only got one action, and Gorgon, who's only has two power. So, like, I think Strange is in a great spot at the moment to not feel particularly threatened to get shoved off his current point.
Oh, that's true. Terrigenesis does. I wasn't counting Terrigenesis.
The heal is big though because it I don't know with
Yeah,
one attack action, yeah, I don't feel like yeah nobility's in particular
and
danger to get it.
yeah, and Bolt is hexed. So,
Yeah. All right, so we're going with Bolt. Yep. Hail Mary.
all right. Uh, no, no spender, just a regular old
Yep.
regular attack into him. Showing pushing 2 through at the moment. We've got rerolls and crits coming in.
No crits because we're hexed, right?
Oh
Still,
no.
and
And we don't.
just doing the one.
Mm.
Impossible to die from a Terrigenesis.
So I think that Hex has actually been pretty impactful this game. He's spending 3 on Terrajustice. Oh, Recal. Oh, mama.
Uh,
I like it.
I mean, it's a
You
good
you
time.
you gotta at this point you're down big. Jeremy of course
That's
blocks more than he was before. Mike's still pushing through exactly 1.
oh man.
Yeah, that definitely.
I think you save the power for from Black Bolt now. Because he did push 1 damage, right? So therefore he should be at 3 power.
Ye... Sounds right.
Yeah. So we can just have that in the bank in case Terragenesis does come into play. Let's say if Quicksilver or Toad goes, and we can do something to
He
Namor.
passes a power to Quicksilver, which makes sense.
Uh,
Okay, Namor's just
okay.
gonna run.
Yep. So we can chase him. Yep.
Wonder if you like charge and try to like hit Quicksilver and then walk to Strange and just put 2 models on that point. That way Strange can add dice to Namor. You remove action from Quicksilver.
Yeah. It's not bad. But it looks like we're just telling. Oh, okay. Yep. Don't move back. Don't hate it.
Man, Doctor Strange is a good model now, huh? Like the healing, the extra dice on Wong earlier in the game, and the hexes
Yep.
have been like pretty impactful.
Yeah, it just slows down the attrition like so much, right? That you do get more activations out of your, especially if it's like a total list.
That's a great call from Nasty in the chat saying this is the safest way. Don't give any money to Quicksilver. And you're right.
Yep.
Definitely don't do that. Good
No
call.
problem. He's going to speedster. He's going to do velocity, and he's just going to hit it over and over, and then Mike's just going to win.
I would actually love to see that happen, just because it would be cool.
Right?
But at the same time, I'd also like to go to bed and get up for work in the morning. So either way works for me. Infinite Quicksilver is really cool. Opting to go with Wong first. I'm sorry, Toad first. Just keep confusing these shitbag twos, you know?
Man, the haterade.
Yeah, so if you're not aware, Jin, there's a so we have an attack coming in here into Doctor Strange
Yep.
from Toadster.
Good attack. Oh
Oh,
man.
Toad just 4-on-4. Why not? Uh, just casual 4 successes from Toad, pushing 3 through on Strange at the moment.
Yep. Need more reroll here? Or is there something else to? Yeah.
He's choosing
Oh,
to do the
he's
Strange reroll first.
reroll first. Yep. Ooh, that's even worse. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I wonder why he chose to do it that way rather than just rerolling with Namor. Hmm.
Oh man, this is pretty crazy. Now what?
Yeah, unfortunately Toad's not in range to acid spit, so he'll probably just do another attack here.
I think that's probably the motion. Yeah.
Or you don't, you just grab your extract and walk away. No, because then Strange heals himself, so you can't do that.
Yeah. No, I think you're committed. Like it's Murder Toad.
Oh, and the poison for the extra disrespect.
Mhm.
Okay, another attack coming in here.
Not as much that time, unfortunately. Still no blocks from Strange. Okay, there's your block.
Okay, he blocks it.
Uh, that was pretty crazy.
I mean, now Strange can just activate and undo everything Toad just did, right?
Yeah, I think that's what you do. Yeah, as long as you keep your 2 extract holders alive, doesn't matter where they get displaced or anything, they'll be fine. Honestly, I don't hate if Strange just heals Namor and just double walks south.
Yeah, I was thinking a similar thing.
Nope, I
Splitting.
guess we're going for the kill.
He's an aggressive player. I mean, if you
Hmm,
kill Quicksilver, the game is over.
that's true.
Quicksilver has the power he needs to move and do his attacks. Strange did heal himself, so Strange is at just 1 damage. Our extracts are on Namor and Strange, and Mike has to get them off of them.
Yeah.
Strange taking the initiative here, going into Quicksilver.
Yep.
Good hit, 3 successes so far on Nobility side. Still has a reroll available to him, and the Shield Pierce coming
Oh,
in here.
great block from Quicksilver though.
Yeah, he will be able to Shield Pierce that, so he's still pushing through 2.
Two. Yep.
And he'll be able to hex him. Yes. Just really limiting the ceiling now. So he's able to push 1 through because of the reroll on Quicksilver side.
Yep. Now we do give him enough power for the catch people can now.
Uh,
So we're
sure, but he was going to have that. Anyway, he was going to be able to. Oh, you mean like the runaway? Like.
the runaway. Yeah, yeah. For the second, because we if the intention is to do the spender, I would say that that's probably not a possibility at this point.
Alright, another attack coming in here. Oh no, this one's in the Toad? Interesting.
Interesting. Oh, hmm.
What's the thinking there into Toad? Just to deny a VP from Mike?
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like he is gonna kill Toad. No, just 2 damage in the Toad.
Mhm. Yep. And then
Math.
slip your way.
Why 2 damage?
So there's a possibility to, yeah, you're just trying to deny points. So Quicksilver, maybe they're afraid that Quicksilver will move in a way that like they can't target him, but he'll be closer to do the things that he needs to do to win.
Hmm. I was surprised he didn't push Quicksilver either with that attack. If he wasn't gonna hit him a second time. But maybe he didn't know that once he opted to not push. Toad will slippery.
Yep. Gets behind some cover. So it's a size 2 terrain feature.
Yeah, I mean, Nobility is like, he's only sitting on a Wong left. The thing is, Gorgon can't leave that Wong alone. He has to kill Wong. So you've got
Yep.
Quicksilver now who's able to. You've got to go with Gorgon first, right? If you're Mike, because
I think
otherwise,
so.
otherwise Wong just double walks to a detonation console, making it harder for Nobility to chase him down. He won't be able to double tap.
Yep.
And
And
This Wong is battle tested, so all right. I assume that's what's happening right here. Gorgon and Wong.
yep. All right, only one block from Wong this time.
Looks like we're gonna get just enough for Gorgon to take him down. Wong's
Okay,
ready
it
to
only
turn
took
it over.
5 rounds, but that's okay. We got it there, folks.
Okay, so now
All right.
Nobility's now activated out at this point. We've got extracts on Doctor Strange and Namor who huddled around the same detonation point. So Quicksilver needs to kill both models, right? That's the only
Yep.
way to extend the game. So super
Yep.
unlikely, but if anyone can do it, it's Quicksilver. Actually,
Yep.
I would say Black Bolt, but Black Bolt's not an option, so Quicksilver's who it is.
Yep.
And he's hexed, so the odds are not in Mike's favor.
No problem. We're just gonna roll a wild hit every builder attack, and this will work out just fine.
Yes, Nasty Strange is healthy. So he has to kill both Strange and Namor. He has to do 10 damage to 2 models with 4 die attacks, essentially.
Yep.
The odds are not great, but we're gonna. Damn
You
it,
could
we're
probably
gonna do
do
it.
one spender. Yeah, you can do like one spender, but then
Sure.
the rest, yes, the volley. I think.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't actually have to kill both models with attacks, right? He just has to kill one with an attack sequence. The other one he has to do enough damage to get them in Terrigenesis range.
Yes, correct.
Nasty pushing the button doesn't matter as much here. He has to, because it's not about the extracts. He's also got to kill them, right? He's got to stop Nobility from scoring 1 point,
Yep.
which means the secure. All right, Quickspiller spends 2 power to run up. We'll start our attack sequence. Who do you even go into? One's got rerolls, the other one gets to add dice to whichever model he attacks.
I think it's got to be Namor, right? Because he's putting out the passive reroll bubble, and if we any attacks you put in this range, you can just convert back into more bubble dice.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay, so the question is, which attack are you doing? All right, we're going for it. We're going for the Infinite Builder. Oh, we're starting out.
Currently, so we do have a reroll available to Nobility.
Yep, and looks like this is going into Strange because we're seeing the 5 dice here. So I assume he boosted Strange's dice here.
Yeah.
Yep, and just reroll everything. Oh no,
Blocks it all.
heartbreaking. Yep. But we do get a free attack now into Namor.
Yep. Oh, there's a child walking around my house who should be asleep in bed. Well, I'm gonna assume my wife got it.
All right. All right, 2 so far, and he does have a reroll to do. Okay, pushing 1 damage through.
But does not get the
Yep.
reaction again.
All right. Do we risk it? Yeah, I think you just got to do it again because there's no other outs, I think, right now.
All right, comes the next attack.
4 dice. Let's do it.
Looks
Yeah,
like
because
they're
it's. Hmm?
looks like they're just talking. Mike might just be seeing the writing on the wall here.
I mean, why not just take the 0.001% chance anyway and try it, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, here we go. Here's the attack,
Yeah. Oh, we did get the velocity.
and it's all blocked.
Oh, oh, well,
Oh,
okay.
it's quite the tease.
Yep.
Do it again.
Yep. This time it looks like into Strange. Oh, looks like we got another velocity.
Strange taking 2 here, so he's in Terra Genesis range now.
Yep. So now this attack goes back in the Namor.
Yep. Quicksilver going infinite with Wild Hex.
Yep, with Wild Hex. Ah, so close. Okay.
Ah,
Yep.
and that slams the door shut. What a game.
Yep. Well, we could Terra Genesis for the ha-has, it looks like.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna do it.
Yep.
Into Strange.
In Strange, yep. We need 3 successes there. We got it. Strange down. All right, more victory assured.
All right, and that's gonna be the ball game. I'll check in with the players, and that was a really cool game to watch. What a
Silver
game!
Hail Mary almost paid off. That was so freaking terrifying.
It- Hex Quicksilver almost came in clutch for you there, Mike. That was awesome.
Yep.
What's that?
That Quicksilver at the end there almost came in clutch. That was awesome.
Oh my god! I just it was such a Hail Mary. The game was effectively over unless Quicksilver's dice just went bonkers.
It technically wasn't out, so like we were very happy to see you try it at least.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right? Well, he still had Terrigenesis up. The game was kind of sealed when Black Bolt just absolutely failed into Namor. That was kind of the straw.
Yeah, it was a really great game to watch. I mean, Inhumans did the Inhumans things round one. Jeremy looked like he was in a big hole. And Jeremy, I gotta say, like, huge respect to you. I've streamed a few of your games now where you've gone down round one and you've just found like the outs and the great plays to claw it back and take the initiative in the game. That was awesome to see.
Appreciate that. I wish it would stop happening.
Although
The Strange absolutely wrecking Karnak
yes,
flipped the game in such a big way.
Yeah.
Like,
8
Karnak
successes on
should survive
5.
that most of the time, but
That was a monster roll.
that's nice. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Jeremy,
we know he's a good comeback piece, so him going down is a big deal. Sorry, Mike, you were saying?
the previous round, Jeremy, were you looking
No, that was it. Just like
at
to
the
Mike.
play where Namor could have charged, staggered Gorgon, and then walked to Strange's point? Was that something you were considering at all?
Yeah, but I didn't want to risk like whiffing into Gorgon.
Yeah.
That seemed like an easy way to just like throw a good position. Because like the main thing I was scared of the entire time was Terrigenesis. So if if I go down there and whiff into Gorgon and then like my Namor's stuck fairly close to Gorgon to where he can like charge and get some damage in and then get a Terrigenesis that round, like this is a lot worse for me.
Yeah. No, that's fair. There's something we were looking at. Took us a little while to get there. It's a little dicey, but it wins you the game a round earlier. But at the same time, I mean, you made it really difficult for him to win by scoring the 4 VPs the previous round. So you had a lot of good options.
Yeah, I figured if I could just like keep Gorgon tied up with Wong like he had been, then that was probably the best way to go. I knew I was going to have to survive the Black Bolt activation at the top of the next round no matter what. But I figured with the stagger and the hex and Strange healing him, I'd probably be okay.
Well, stellar game. I mean, even from the round, the turn 0 was even great to see, where you both were very clearly knew what the other player was trying to do, and you were both setting up for that. It was a masterclass in sort of deployment and tactics, and two players that there was no surprises. You both knew what the other one was going to do, and just trying to outmaneuver. It was a really, really cool game to watch, and hope a lot of people watch it because I think there's a lot to be gained from it. So appreciate you letting me stream it.
I want to thank Jeremy too for picking the map with the Strike Better advertisement on it. Like, I thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Hey.
Does this have a Strike Better advertisement on it?
Yeah, it's right here in the corner.
Oh, it does.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you saw it and commented on it many times during the stream, right?
Yeah, absolutely, super.
Well, guys, I gotta head off to bed because I gotta get up in like 5.5 hours for work. So thanks for letting me stream and appreciate it as always.
Congratulations, Jeremy. I'm winning the tournament.